Hello everybody, welcome back to Cure for the Common Game. Today we are opening up the Commander 17. This is the Feline Ferocity. It's the cat tribal, so let's get in here and see what's inside. Of course, we got our oversized Commander there. By the way, they do make sleeves for these. Back in the day, they were side-loaded. I think they're actually... But they don't make perfect fits for them. Pretty neat now since there is no tuck rule. But anyway, let's see what we got here. We're going to try to do this like we would normally do. Man, that's the trash. There's... I guess some people save these boxes. I don't know. Okay, this is... you open this like a cigarette pack, I think. Alright. So let's see what we got here. I think we're going to do this. And we're going to need to fix that because that's way on out there. Let's see if I can't get this a little clearer. Okay, we got Arabo. That's the best I got. Yeah, he's a 5/5 eminence at the beginning of combat on your turn. Yeah. Command zone. Another cat gets bigger. Whenever another cat you control glare, you can pay 1 Celestia mana. If you do, gains trample, where X is its power. So that's pretty good. The cat deck has 4 new legendary creatures. So that'll be obviously 4 decks. We're just going through right now, just seeing what's in there. We have Nazan, the revered bladesmith. 6 mana is an awful lot for this 5/4 cat artificer. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you search for any equipment, reveal it, put it on the battlefield. Otherwise, put it in your... If you reveal if you reveal the hammer, his personal hammer. Okay, I gotcha. So if you get the hammer, it goes into play. And then if you get anything else, it goes to your hand. And whenever an equipped creature you control attacks, you may tap target. So that's pretty cool. Green, white, probably another equipment deck. More specifically, his hammer. So we know where that's going. Then we have Miri, the Weatherlight Duelist. This is one of the ones I've been waiting on. I actually have this deck completely already built, except for her. 3/2 first strike. When she attacks, each opponent can't block with more than 1. So this is... There was an old enchantment that had this on it. I'm pretty sure it was not green and white. I think it was black and white. I don't know. But as long as she's tapped, so as long as you swung with her, no more than 1 creature can attack you each combat. She's amazing. Now, we're going to go through these tokens. Now, these tokens are double-sided, so Cat Warriors. Mainly because I want to show you what's in the package. We have the Curse of Vitality, the guy that is the unluckiest planeswalker ever, because all 5 curses have him in the art. These are not... I mean... You single out 1 player. So, I don't know. It's really tough to just single out 1 player. Love this guy's hair, by the way. I mean, it's like half lumberjack and half the Beebs. We have an heirloom blade. Heirloom blade is new. +3/+1. That's kind of weird. I haven't read a lot of spoilers. I haven't. So a lot of these are still new to me. Whenever a quick creature dies, you may reveal cards from the top of your library to reveal a creature that shares a creature type with it. Put that card in your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Wow. So, what's the cheapest avatar I can get? Because then I can flip over to get the Sarah avatar, or what is Progenitus? Is he an avatar too? That'd be cool. Anyway, Herald's Horn. Choose a creature type. Creature spells of the chosen type cost 1 less. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card. If it's a creature of the chosen type, you may reveal. So this is really good. On par with the Urza Block artifact. It still costs 3, and it's 1 less. But you know what? This is a lot harder to kill than some of the creatures. So Condemn is back. Relic Warrior, Explorer, Shikari, Swordsmith, Wing Shards. By the way, y'all, if you weren't around when Wing Shards first came out, this card taught the Magic playing population a very valuable lesson. Attack first before you play spells, unless your spells are going to impact combat. Because there's the 2-for-1s or the 4-for-1s that I both had and got had by this card. Yeah, it taught us all a lesson. Crushing Vines. Cultivate. Look at this. We got ourselves a Harmonize. See, they can't print Harmonize too much for me. Obviously, Morrow did not design this set. This is Pilgrimage. Oh, yeah, that's another Relic. Crush. The Sabertooth. I like the Behemoth Sledge. Am I the only one that thinks they misnamed this? This should have been called the Armadillo Sledge. Because this is an equipment version of the Armadillo Cloak. And it was perfect. Armadillo Sledge. I don't know why they didn't. They could have done scales on the... Anyway. Pride Mage. This is an awesome card. At common. So this, yeah, I like it. Got a little bit of ramp coming up with the Dreamstone Hedron and the Hedron Archive. So those are 2 good pieces of ramp. Hero's Blade. Huh. I don't guess I've ever played with this card. Lightning Greaves. Can't get enough of them. Loxodon Warhammer. Skull Clamp. Soul Ring, of course. Swiftfoot Boots. There's a Plains. Alms Collector. I think we got some new stuff now. Yeah, this is card number 1. By the way, all of the new cards, if you put these out in the binder in numerical order like I do, it actually, all these supplementary sets like the Commander, well, the first one didn't, but all the rest of them did, and the Conspiracies, your first cards are all the new ones. And then it starts in with the reprints starting in Wooburg order as well. So, the Alms Collector here, 4 mana, 3/4 flash. If opponent would draw 2 or more cards, instead you draw a card and that player each draw a card. Wow. Howling Mind is the first card that comes to my mind. I'll just draw a card every single draw phase. Wow, this is... I almost wish this was legendary so that I could build like a Howling Mind style deck around this. Like it. Balan, whatever, the Wandering Knigget. 4 mana, 3/3 first strike, double strike as long as you got 2 equipments on it, and 2 mana, attach all the equipment. Is this Shram's best friend? Or, woo. All those expensive equip costs. The, what is that armor that, oh man. We have a Stalking Leon, and we got a Cat Archer. Secretly choose an opponent. Wow. Is this Conspiracy? Reveal the player you chose. So, okay, so that's the activation. That's paying for the cost. Oh, that's cool. Exile target creature that's attacking you if it's controlled by the chosen player. Of course, you can only activate this ability once because you're revealing secret information. That's kind of neat. Kind of makes you want to blink it a lot. Hungry Lynx. 2 mana, 2/2 cats you control have protection from rats. I love the way this cat is licking its lips. Oh my god. At the beginning of your end step, target opponent creates a rat with death touch, which you don't care because all your cats have pro rat. So whenever a rat dies, put a 1/1 counter on each cat you control. This is really good. I kind of wish there were red cats so that I could play with, what is that, Ether Flash, where they would get the rat, it would come into play and take 2 damage and die, and then I'd get a counter on everything during every single one. Yeah. We have Kindred Summons, a 7 mana instant. Whoa, this better win me the game. Choose target creature, or choose a creature type, rather. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal X creature cards of the chosen type, where X is the number of creatures you control of that type. Put those cards onto the battlefield and then shuffle the rest of the... Yes, it does in fact win you the game. So you double up. However many elves you get that many more elves, or goblins, or cats, or dragons, or druids, or whatever. Quasali Slingers. Is this a new one too? Yeah, 33. Because I think there's 56 new cards. 5 mana, 3/5 reach. When it or another cat enters the battlefield, you may... Wow. Every cat has a... Wow. Traverse the Outlands. 5 mana, search your library for X basic land cards, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Put those cards on the battlefield tapped. Shuffle your library. Oh my god, Azusa's gotta have this. Man, she's gotta have this, because all what is that, Molomo's in, or it's not Molomo, the power and toughness land guy. Yeah. Azusa's getting this bad boy. Because in Azusa, with that creature, this is actually doubling your lands. Bloodforged Battle Axe. 1 mana equipment, +2/+0. Equip 2. Whenever equipped creature does combat damage to a player, create a token that's a copy of this. What? This is pretty good. I like it. This is a Bone Splitter. Costs 1 more to equip, and it replicates itself. Here's old boy's hammer. The Hammer of Nazan. 4 mana to cast, 4 to equip. Whenever the hammer or another equipment enters the battlefield under your control, you may attach that equipment to target. Hey! +2/+0 and indestructible. So all your equip costs are free as long as it's out there. Wow. I like dude's hammer. We have some reprints here in Jazal Goldmane, which is... I'll get around to him eventually. What? That's a Mirari's Wake. Can never, ever, ever have enough Mirari's. I'm floored this is in there. I love it. They made it mythic. Not that it matters in the commander set, but Divine Reckoning, Jareth, Kimba, Leonin Arbiter, Leonin Shikari, Raksha, or Raksha, I'm sorry. All those words are so close. I built him years and years ago. I don't still have him put together. That was back when I used to take apart decks, because I was not as bad off as I am now, I guess. But Raksha is really good. Rout. I like Rout. It's a 5 mana Wrath. Yeah, that's fine. Or a 7 mana instant Wrath. I love it. Set's Tiger's a cat I actually did not have enough of. I mean, I like this guy because he gives the player protection. So that's sweet. We have Spirit of the Hearth. Cat that gives you hexproof. White Sun Zenith. Abundance. Hunter's Progress. Jedido Jananin. Soul's Majesty. Zendikar Resurgent. Zendikar Resurgent may be a 50-cent rare, but oh my gosh, I think we are the ones responsible for it having that much value. This is a great card. And yeah, 7 mana, it's pretty steep, but I always forget about that last part there. Cast a creature, draw a card. That's hell, that's half the spell. Fleece Mane, Phantom Neshoba. Here's that armor I was talking about. Looks like we're getting into the equipment. We got the Argentium armor, grappling hook, the Q spike. Man, I love this thing here. Staff of Nin, Sword of the Animist. Man, I'm proud to see this one back. Just the reprints alone, this is pretty neat stuff here. The Sword of Vengeance. Sword of Vengeance is a good one too. I mean, yeah, just steal a Chroma's sword and go to town with it. Looks like we got some lands here. We got the Mosswort Bridge, Stirring Wild Winds. Here's some plains. I love that art right there, man. God. Forest. We have a Path of Ancestry. Path of Ancestry enters tapped. Tap, add to your mana pool one mana of any color in your commander's color identity. If that mana is spent to cast a creature spell that shares a creature type with your commander's scry 1. This is a command tower that comes into play tapped, and that's your drawback for the scry. Wow. Path of Ancestry. I'm going to need to get me a few hundred of these bastards. Blighted Woodland, Blossoming Sand, Command Tower, Elfhame Palace, Evolving Wilds, Grassland, the Greypelt Refuge, or Refugi, Croson Verge, Myriad Landscape, Opal Palace. Hey, Rogue's Passage! See? It's awesome. Salt Crusted Step for some storage, Secluded Step, the Guild Gate, the Sanctuary, Temple of the False God, Terramorphic, Tranquil, Expanse, Tranquil Thicket, and the 2 Vivid. That's a pretty good 2-color mana base right there. I like it. I hope the 5-color one is just as good. I just don't see it happening though. Anyway, that is all I have got for Mr. Arabo, the Cat Tribal deck as it comes from Wizards. Now, obviously, I'll be ripping it apart and building 4 decks out of it because I have to have a deck with every single legend. Y'all know that. But I do appreciate you watching. Y'all let me know what you think. But right now, we're going to shuffle and cut.